I show you my super my last account pretty much. I told you I had 1 main and 4 backup accounts pretty much. So I'll show you my Super Nintendo 64 account. Here we go, guys. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, guys. You see my overall ranking has gone up too on this account as well. But my Chun-Li one that is in red, obviously, but I had to change that gamer tag and change the gamer tag on my PSN account. I have 1 main and 4 backups, but 2 of those 5 I had to change the gamer tags on. But anyways, just bought an avatar, a couple avatars on this account a couple weeks ago, obviously. They were discounted for those avatars, obviously. Um, Almost 90% of games finished. 77 games played, 39 completed games. 1 platinum away from 40. Again, I just had to finish the remaining S mobile games pretty much. But as you can see, I finished a lot of games pretty much. You see some ease in there because I would just earn the trophy for it, obviously. But yeah, I finished a lot of games pretty much. Um, yeah, I also played Bridge of Force Redepths on this account as well. I was just getting into it, obviously. That should turn to C rank once I get to Act 3 and 4, and then hopefully 5 and 6 finish that game entirely. But anyways, all I've been doing is finishing games. That's all I've been doing. The first game I played out was St. Patrick's Breakhead because it was St. Patrick's Day was coming, obviously, which was last month, obviously. And then the journey began once I started playing out these games pretty much. All the both Valentine Breaks Part 1, so it's got playing out Valentine Break 2 head to head and head. Hey, Earth fan with the super chat. Hi, what's up? What's up? Hey, mom, hey, with the super chat. Hi, what's up? What's up? Anyways, um, finished a lot of games, obviously. Finished both Rally Racings, Part 1 and 2, on the same exact day, March 15th, obviously. All 3 Super D Astronaut games finished again. Both October Break and uh, Independence Day Break head to head is finished. The only game I did not finish was did I finish October Break first head to head? Don't think I finished October first break head to head. I need to finish that. I have to check to make sure. Because when I finished October first break head to head. All day I finished October first break head to head and on this guy gotta finish it. Gotta finish it. But once I finish October first break head to head, that'll be 78 games played with 40 completed games pretty much. You know how many trophies I've been earning per day? And then I'm debating if I'm going to finish Ultimate Mario Bros. Capcom 3 for the last remaining time. I had to finish it 3 more times. Cause I already finished on Explogory 2 and I already finished it on Furry Kingdom. I just had to earn the online trophies now. And then had to finish it on Musca Hishi 4, Chummy Hishi 2, and 64. I had to finish AI Stellatum, Ninja Gaiden 2, if I decided to play that pretty much. And Ultimate Mario Bros. Capcom 3, I had to finish those games for the remaining time. So I finished it twice on Explogory 2 and Furry Kingdom. I just had to finish it on Super Nintendo 64, Muscle Hishi 4. But once I changed the game tag, I was going to the game tag when I finished that game. And Chummy Hishi pretty much. That I finished Ultimate Mario Bros. Capcom 3 5 times. Nobody else can say that. Hey, Will, I with the super chat. What's up? What's up? And then see, almost at 90% of games finished. In terms of completion percentage, at 56 on Explogory 2, 66 on Furry Kingdom in terms of completion percentage. Chummy Hishi, that's at 86% almost. Muscle Hishi 4, that's at almost at 94%. Then on this one, Super Nintendo 64, almost at 90% of games finished. Absolutely sick. I've been finishing games, unlike Henry. He's been trolling all his games, including on Street Fighter 6 as well. Yeah, he got the gold trophy, but he probably didn't get that trophy because he kept losing. In Capcom, like I said, he is a loser, and he knows that. He'll blame everybody else but himself because he's losing against these worst matches in Capcom. I told Henry, obviously, you're not going to beat those matches doing what you're doing. Yeah, you got the gold trophy in Street Fighter 6, but you didn't get that easy either. because you kept playing a lot of battles, you kept losing. More than likely, you've probably been up and down in your matches. Now to get the arcade stick made so I can humble Henny soon behind. Give him that ultimate assault on Furry Kingdom, Explorer 2, and show me he says I had him on 3 of those 5 PSN accounts, but anyway, give him that ultimate assault. I told him what I said in all of this. You got no words to say. You blame yourself for losing to me and Capcom. You blame yourself. Don't blame nobody else. And I mean that, Henny. I mean that. But anyways, unlike Henny, I've been trolling again. I've been finishing all. There's some games I've been getting into, obviously. I had too many games to finish, pretty much. Because I had to buy the remaining Asmo games. But I'm also buying some Bruce Leroy background themes later on next month as well. And it's sponsored by Storm Entertainment. I'm probably watching that thing on Explorer 2 as well. But anyways, trying not to get off topic here. But although I went off topic, it was still involving gaming. But anyways, see, I finished more games than Henny. You can see my complete percentage of games finished. And all my differences. His completion percentage is only at 18% completion. I mean, he's trolling in all these games. He's trolling. But on Explorer 2, when I showed you in my first video, my completion percentage is almost at 3/5. Furry Kingdom at 2/3. Muska Hishi, Chummy Hishi. Once I change that gamer tag next month, obviously, it's gonna be a different gamer tag, obviously. At more than 8 times my games finished, 8.5 out of 10 of my games finished. That's 86%. But anyways, 94%, almost 94% on Muska Hishi, 4 down, 7 almost at 90% of games are absolutely sick, better than Henny for sure. And once I finish all the Marlboro's Capcom 3 for the last remaining times, 2 or 3 times pretty much, I'll be done with the game. I was 5 peak in that game pretty much. So I had to earn online trophies pretty much. Playing against my homeboys pretty much. But anyways, I have 1 main account, 4 backups. I told my uncle that I had multiple backups just in case one got suspended again, or my main account got suspended again for obviously violating Sony rules. But anyways, I have something to fall back on. But anyways, yeah, I've been finishing games like I said. You can see all my platinums. No, the multiples are easy platinums. I said, no, these platinums are not as easy as you think if you know about getting a game over in certain games. Just to get a trophy, pretty much. But I'm still like 800 trophies behind Diamante, pretty much. And once I plan out the remaining S mobile games, I should be ahead of them platinum. I'm already ahead of them platinum, so I just gotta get ahead of them bronze count wise. I'm ahead of them in every category but the bronze count on category too. But anyways. So I've been finishing more games than Diamante too. Diamante's finished a lot of games too. He's been playing too many longer games and it's killing his percentage in games completed. It's killing it. Well, if you know about this percentage right here, completion is killing Diamante slightly because he's playing all the longer games. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with playing longer games, but you have to put a lot of hours in the long game if you're gonna finish, and we'll get 100%. That's the whole way to play a longer game because the independent games and the retro games are easy to finish compared to playing longer games. But yes, once you play a longer game, you had to build up on those trophies pretty much. But I want to get Diamante some advice on this too. If you're playing longer games, just make sure your completion percentage is not suffering in the process. When you're playing longer games, it's only going to kill, depending what longer game you're playing, Diamante, you have to be careful when you're kind of playing your longer games because it might kill your completion percentage to some degree. Trust me when I tell you. So, I know Diamante said, "Why you got so many accounts, Carl?" I said, well, because finishing on 1 minute accounts, I needed to evolve. So, yeah. Get me on this account too as well. 3 views on the account so far. It's probably gonna be more and more than likely. But yeah, I told Diamante, unlike him, I've been finishing games, and me and Diamante have been finishing games. Diamante's been playing Diamante's been playing a lot of longer games. Obviously, I've been playing all the independents and retros and the longer games on top of this to build up on the trophies. Obviously. But as you can see, I've been finishing more games than Henny. Like I said, yeah, he probably got that 6 gold trophy in Capcom, but he probably been losing all his matches. Like I said, he's probably been losing. He hasn't been playing to win. He's been playing to lose, and I'm almost sure he's been playing to lose. Like I said, If he was playing any sport game, basketball, wrestling, he'd be honest with you because he was sitting in that restricted area. And in the wrestling game, he would troll or taunt too much. Yes, that built up your rating, but you need to do your moves too as well. Because if you don't do your moves, it's gonna be a long day. In an Extreme Rules tag team match, that's the whole point of Extreme Rules. Fight, beat him until you bleed type of fight. And I told him that's real fights until you bleed type of fight. And I've seen a lot of those in the WWE too as well. Beat them until you bleed type of fights. So yeah, I told him I've been finishing games. Hey DeAndre, with the super chat, how was your day? I said good. It's been good so far. Good so far. But unlike Henry, I've been finishing games. I haven't been trolling any of these games. Some of them I got into, but I haven't been trolling them. Some I got into. But I was just getting into them. It was Richard Ford Redux. I was playing that too, but I wanted to stop right there because I was on Act 2 going on Act 3, and then it's only 6 Act. The game is short. As far as that, shoot 'em up, obviously. But one games I had to finish is the remaining SMO games. AI Star, Turn Off the Marvelous, Capcom 3, Ninja Gaiden 2. That's if I decide to play that. Ninja Gaiden 2, obviously. But yeah, I finished more games than Henny. Obviously, if you see my completion center, all 4 of my backup accounts and my main account, I've outdone Henny in terms of games finished. Yeah, he's ahead of me by 2,000 trophies on my main account. On his own account. Obviously, doesn't mean you have been trolling your games either, Henny, as well. You've been trolling, and you learn to bitch and complain when things don't go your way. But I told you in certain game fighting, all race quit and fighting games, I've been warning you about this. But once I get the arcade stick, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Getting that next month. Mm-hmm. Stay tuned for that video as well, because I'll be doing an unboxing for that as well. It's a keyboard arcade stick. So I had to connect it to the PS4 printer. I had to press the Y button. I have to the only issue with that is I had to unplug my controller and connect the arcade stick. I had to press the Y button, hold the Y button. But anyways. Yeah, I know, Sean. Yeah, I saw that on Newsbreak. Yeah, Sean, I know. Anyways. Yeah, Henny's been grinding Capcom, but he has been truly grinding. He's been playing the troll. Grapple, parry, troll. That's all he does in Capcom. And he knows I'm right and I'm not wrong. He's going to probably do all the donkey kicks out of disrespect. I said, bro, that's not the only thing to do either. You're disrespecting that player because that player is better than you, and they know the ins and outs of the game better than you. And you don't have your longevity in Capcom no more. Hell, you don't even have your longevity of finishing games no more. Then you had your longevity then in Capcom, but you no more. You've been trolling your games. You've been trolling. And I noticed that too. In your trophy percentage too. I noticed that. I check your trophy case every day. You've been trolling in your game. You've been trolling. You've been getting the gold trophy, but those are trolls that haunt you because you're losing a lot. And you know that. You know that. But anyways, I finished more games than any. Like you see my percentage on all 4 of my backup accounts and my main account. I've been finishing more games than any. It's not at 100 games played in terms of games played, but I've been finishing. I've been completing them with efficiency. Like I said, and here's human right now. He don't know what he's doing in Capcom right now. Hell, he don't even know what he's doing on Sony right now because he's trolling in half these games that he's playing, including the new ones. And I told him how he's a troll. I told him how he trolls. If he was playing the wrestling game, he would have kept taunting, and that's all he would have kept doing. And then on the basketball, he would have sat in that restricted area. And in my life, he would have did that. He would have got dunked on, or Jade. Well, he would have got jellied on or dunked on. But either way, I told them he trolls in games. I told you this. He trolls in games. And if he was playing him with your creative self in Street Fighter 6, he would have trolled you out because you're a better player. And with your created character. Your created character level 100. His is only level 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. Because he doesn't play to win, he trolls. And you'll see his gameplay Devon in Capcom if you decide to play him in Capcom. You'll see his gameplay with your created self. Trust me when I tell you. Because you call Henry with your created self, with his created self, you're level 100, he's only level 20. So think about that karma right there for him right there. I told them all the Capcom's the #1 game division. No offense to Warner Brothers, and no offense to Techno, but Capcom's got it done since 1987. And I'll be playing Capcom on this account as well, all my PSN accounts as well. I will be grinding with my mains on all my PSN accounts as far as Capcom is concerned. But anyways, see, I finished all the games. So yeah, that's my last account, guys. You see my completion percentage right there. You can add me on this one right here as well. A lot of platinums as well, one away from 40, obviously, but yeah. Okay, guys. So there you have it. My trophy updates as far as finishing games, pretty much. Like I said, it's been a journey, obviously. I've been burnt out finishing these games, you know, but it's a good thing I take my vitamins too when I start playing, pretty much. So, yeah. So finishing a lot of games, guys, as you can see. And that's what Flash games finish on my other accounts. I've still been finishing games still. It's one of the games on Chummy Hish I need to finish out, and that's excuse me, I'm burnt, obviously. Breaks head to head. Breaks head to head. Hit the girl version, obviously. I need to finish that, obviously. And then that game will be finished entirely. I finished it for the last time, obviously. But it's been a journey of finishing games on multiple PSN accounts, obviously, the evolution. It's been a journey, obviously. It hasn't been an easy task, you know. It's been a journey. But if I play in the Naruto games, it's going to be on Microsoft, pretty much. Once I get that console in November. But anyways. Hey, that with the super chat. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? So, yeah, I've been finishing games, obviously. But unlike Henny, I have been throwing in the games either. So, yeah, guys, I end the video right there. But I'll give you my YouTube accounts. Raise Power 8, Raise Power 8, nickname under it. KBH Podcast, nickname under it. That's for Sony Ferris, for the Sony Podcast, nickname under it. And News Hutch 1, nickname under it as well. So you can subscribe to me on all four of my YouTube channels as well. I'll give you my TikTok, that's Women Queen 4. I'll give you my Spotify's. Spotify Hut 11, that's for the Series S, all digital, PS5, all digital. That's my new Spotify guy. I just made that up like several weeks ago. You got to follow me on that one. Emily Yami Messiah News Hutch 1 on Spotify as well. You can also add me on Twitch, Lemon Hut, Furry Kingdom, Ray McKell, Rob, and Yugi Hutch. That's all four of my Twitch accounts as well. You got all my Spotify links, got all my oh yeah, give me my Facebook too, but it's my whole main name spelled backwards. You'll see the Heaven and Hell picture on it, obviously. So yeah, guys, you got all my links, obviously. You saw all my PSN accounts in terms of finishing games, pretty much as the trivia updates went through, obviously. You got all my YouTube accounts, you got all my Spotify, you got all my Twitch accounts and everything else, and Facebook including, TikTok included, so yeah. Okay, guys, I end the video right there. I'm live everywhere, pretty much. I make these videos daily. I also have made in the past few days, obviously. Since a couple weeks ago, when I made those first little videos a couple weeks ago, obviously. So yeah, this was a great rant, pretty much, in terms of videos. Stay tuned for more videos, hey guys, as well. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos are coming today, guys, as well. Yeah, this is